Now, Trump-era tariffs have reshaped global trade and disrupted supply chains across multiple industries. Yet, in some sectors, these shifts are driving record export surges. Australian beef is a prime example. Exports in the first 11 months of the year reached a record 1.4 million tons. That is up 15% from last year. The U.S. remains the largest buyer as domestic herd numbers hit 70-year lows. China, Japan, and South Korea are also increasing imports, with China's purchases jumping 43%. Strong global demand continues to support Australia's record output trajectory into 2025. The U.S. had imposed a 10% tariff on Australian beef, later removed, but exports remained strong throughout. Meat and livestock, Australia says this resilience is due to unusually high U.S. demand and low domestic production. President Trump has signaled further tariff cuts on beef imports, adding momentum to global trade flows. Now, with Australia's 2025 beef production projected to reach record levels, the country is positioned to maintain export growth, even as drought-affected southeastern herds remain below historical averages. Brazil is also seeing trade tailwinds. Soybean exports surged 64% in November to 4.2 million tons, supported by a record crop and strong Chinese demand. Now, total soy shipments are projected to reach 110 million tons. Now, next year, up sharply from 97 million this year. China has also increased soybean purchases from the U.S. as part of its trade commitments. Meanwhile, Brazil's corn exports are being revised down to 41 million tons due to rising domestic demand from its expanding meat and ethanol industries, though December shipments are still expected to rise nearly 38%. But overall, shifting tariffs and supply gaps are redrawing agricultural trade flows across regions.